We're back on, people.
Hello, happy Thursday. Welcome back if you were on the Twitch stream, and if you're just joining us on YouTube, welcome. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm joined with the Sega family here. I am Katie. I'm joined by Justin, Mike, Jasmine, Aaron, and our special guest, Mr. Ian Flynn. Thank you for joining us this week.
Thank you for having me.
How's everyone doing today?
Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Not too bad. At least I think Aaron's here. It's kind of hidden.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Hidden and muted. Oh.
Oh dear.
I liked it better before.
Hi guys. I'm actually in the office today. You can see part of the logo behind me, and we got a friend here, so just hanging out. Yeah, I won't be here for the whole stream, but I just wanted to say hello. Be here for a little bit of the beginning here. Yeah. Hello. Hi.
Yay. That's so funny.
Terrifying.
Yeah, sorry for the late start, everyone. Technical difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
The guys have been pulling their hair out over here trying to get it to work on both Twitch and YouTube, and today YouTube does not want to play nice with us. So thanks everyone for being really patient. I was watching the team working really hard here to try and get it live on both platforms for you. So Twitch people, we're sorry you had to jump over if you really prefer Twitch. For the next episode, I think they're going to have that totally fixed, but YouTube's being strange. So since last time was Twitch only, this time we thought, well, let's give something to the YouTube audience because they were patient last time. So we'll balance it out, and the next time have it everywhere. So that's where we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am not back, by the way. To chat. I'm just a guest here today. I'm just saying hello and here to support the team for a little bit.
Don't be coy, Aaron.
He's back. We all know it. Well,
you can't leave us. You love us too much.
It's so true. It's so true.
I'm not seeing any music complaints, so it's good. Did I nail it on the first try?
I don't know. Let's wait. Now that you opened up that can of worms, let's see what happens.
Oh boy.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Pass it over to Katie. Yeah.
music's
all
good.
right.
I did it.
Woo!
That never happens. My goodness.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave you guys in the care of my buddy here.
Ah.
Oh boy. Oh. All right.
All right then.
Oh,
Well.
oh.
Okay. So nobody tell him, but tomorrow is Aaron's birthday. Just be prepared.
Yeah.
Just a heads up. He totally loves when everyone says happy birthday to him.
Yep.
Just so you all know.
Just swarm him on Twitter.
Yep. His favorite thing.
Anyway, we got a late start, so why don't we just jump right into things? I know Mike has some Goodreads neato things to show off, so...
We've got some neato things first, actually.
Ooh,
Let's do it. Let's do some neato things first, guys. Let's check it out.
so
We're
excited.
there. We're there.
Stuff. We're there. All right. First up, we got a neck gator or a face gator. Oh, or is it the thing? Did it go to the first product with the neato thing?
Yep, you were good.
All right, sorry, it's a little laggy, so sorry about that, guys. This is a mask thing that you wear on your neck and face, so you can be safe and be responsible and courteous of others, and not so jerky. So you pick that up, enjoy it, not spread germs, and hopefully we can all get back to normal soon. But for now, at least you can do it in style. Next up. We have a t-shirt. I'm just waiting for it to do its thing. Did it do it? Oh, yeah, you're signaling me. Sorry, guys. We'll get this down. By the time this whole quarantine is over, we'll have it down and then let's go back to normal and it'll be useless information for me.
Yeah.
So this tee is...
Have a good day. See you later. Oh, I left the doors open just so that delivery people would actually come by.
I should have muted him.
Okay. Take care.
That's okay.
Well, there you go.
Good to know we're getting deliveries in the
A
office.
peek behind the scenes, guys. All right. the glamorous life we all lead. So
Sorry, was I not muted for that? Oh no!
you are not muted.
Yeah. I'm the only one in the office now. I'm all alone, waiting for the delivery people.
All right.
Sorry, continue, Mike. Continue.
Okay, no problem. So yeah, Sonic shirt. It's pretty cool. I like the design a lot. I really prefer like the kind of the minimal design where it's not like that giant, bomb of color. And this thing just it speaks to me personally. So if I ever get to see one of these in person, I'm totally taking it home with me. All right.
Awesome.
And next up is our pin of the month. This one is a Jet Set Radio pin featuring Beat. So we've been doing these things every month. We're going to do it for the entire year 2020. And if you collect a certain amount of pins, I believe you get an extra free pin. And just want to call out this shirt also is a Jet Set Radio shirt, which is, I like this shirt. I usually don't like ringers because they feel weird, but this one doesn't feel weird. So to me, that passes the test. So it's good. It's nice and cozy, comfy, and has some awesome Jet Set Radio graffiti on it.
Jet Set Radio is so good.
Yes.
I know. It's 20 years old. 20
Oh
years
my
old.
gosh.
Oh,
It just turned 20. Well, in Japan, not here. I think it turns 20 here in October, if I'm not mistaken. Close enough, though. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jet Set Radio. All right. And next up, you guys might have seen this earlier. We have a partnership now with G Fuel. So G Fuel is an energy drink, but it's an energy formula that's healthy-ish. So, has vitamins and things like that. I never want to call anything completely healthy because it's still, it still has caffeine and whatnot in there, but it's about as good as you can possibly get for, an energy drink if you need a pick-me-up. And they are designed for gaming. So if you guys are ready for your Sonic speed runs, or you just want to pull an all-nighter and crank through every single Sonic game like Katie does, then
Don't call me out
you
like
can check
that.
this out. They also have it in powder and in can form if you're lazy like me and don't like to mix things. So, yay, fun things like that.
these cans look
yeah.
so nice.
I love the can design. The can design is so cool.
Yeah, they did a great job. We're really happy. I think they come out in August, if I'm not mistaken. So we just kind of teased it, and it's a peach ring flavor. So it's the gummy peach rings that are already an artificial flavor, but pink ring even more artificially flavored into an energy drink. So
Deliciously artificially flavored.
it's delicious. Yeah, it's good. So yeah, and finally, guys,
We got some
we're gonna
good
go on
reads.
to some good reads. Now this is the fun part of the show because we have Ian Flynn here, who's a longtime writer of Sonic. He wrote this issue, which is issue number 28, that came out last week, available everywhere. And it's really like the lead up to the climax of the Metal Saga, or the Metal Virus Saga. I got that.
There you go.
There we go.
There we go. Took a minute there. Sorry. Anything you want to say about this particular issue, Ian? Do you remember what's in it?
I don't want to spoil it because it just came out and some folks may not have gotten their copies yet because
Yes.
things
Of
are
course.
going on in the world.
Yeah, true.
But everything has been kind of leading up to these final moments. And the last issue and the issue before saw a lot of Sonic's friends going out and facing off against the Deadly Six, who are empowered by the Chaos Emeralds. And some of their missions go well, some of them not so well. And it's all a matter of getting those emeralds in before things get really, really, really super bad. And if you've been following the series so far, you know things are already pretty bad. And there's a certain twist towards the end where you think things might be getting better, but no, things
don't.
never get better. And that's what makes it exciting.
They don't get better. And now Sonic can't run off his metal virus, so there's even more of a ticking clock, as you writers like to call it.
Yep. I don't know whether it's the do you want to continue music playing in the background or the horrifying drowning music playing in the background? But it's that kind of sentimentality.
Oh God, no, not the drowning music. That is like the most anxiety-inducing music to this day.
Set it as your alarm clock. You will never sleep in.
That's true.
Ever.
No,
Fun
no,
fact
no,
though,
no.
if you call me at the office and I put you on hold, that's the music that plays.
Oh,
Like,
insidious.
that's
I am a cruel
Oh
person.
my god.
why?
Because I
That's
could.
amazing.
When I found out I can customize all of my ringtones and my hold music, I totally took advantage of that.
Oh my gosh, like that's brilliant, but no. Remind me not to call your work phone.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. I mean, in general though, for the series, I mean, I would love if you want to chat a little bit more, Ian, since we're kind of approaching the end of your mainline run of the series right now. Yeah.
Let me go. I'll go full screen and we'll open up the chat to Ian and let him talk and all this stuff.
Yeah, he's done give him some love, guys. Ian really, he gave this whole series a nice kickoff to really open up the world of Sonic in a way that we can, all enjoy for a long time. So yeah, my kudos to you, and
Thank you.
yeah.
It's not all me though. It's a team effort. It doesn't matter how good the script is. I've been supported by an amazing stable of writers, and a big thank you to everyone over there at Sega who helps with the approvals and making sure that everything is on track, and making sure the comic gets a little love in other ways. Wink, wink, hint, hint. Hashtag no one smile, but we'll get to that. But I remember it's been, it's already been, 2-3 years?
It's been a while.
But I and the other IDW editors had a big roundtable meeting at the Sega offices talking about how we were going to kick off IDW Sonic. And I had worked on previous Sonic comics, thought I knew how things were going to run. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just pitch the idea of Neo Metal Sonic comes back, because I know that's not going to get approved, and that feedback will come back and inform how I do the real pitch. And I was directly across from Izuka-san, and he said, no, that sounds like a good idea. I was like, oh, okay then, I guess that's what I'm doing. And so we did Revenge of Neo Metal Sonic. That was the first year of the book. Introduced some new fan favorites like Tangle and Whisper. Rough and Tumble to a lesser degree, but there are people that like them. I feel legitimized.
Yep.
And
Couple.
just they're fans of each other. That's what counts. And just did a nice, straightforward Sonic adventure. Showcased Sonic's friends, up the stakes, showed off Neo Metal Sonic and how cool he was, and that was very well received. And it's like, okay, now what? And fan response was so big that we actually got a mini-series within the second year of the book, which is just crazy. And that was Tangle and Whisper on their own special adventure, and that was super well received. Thank you so much, all you people who went out and bought it and read it. That's you have moved mountains just with your family.
It's solid though. I mean, that mini-series is not like a mini-series you would get from a lot of other franchises where it's just kind of like a side quest. It's solid. It ties into the greater universe in way bigger ways than you guys can possibly imagine. So it's great. I mean, honestly, it's probably one of my favorites, and there was a lot of stakes, and it was kind of crushing, and it was like an emotional journey. So it's like we don't usually get a lot of freedom to do such things, but when you have characters that we've made for this, then we can have a lot more freedom to do even crazier stuff.
You get a little bit of latitude.
A little bit of leeway, yeah.
But honestly, the amount of leeway we got with the second story arc, the Metal Virus Saga, is, again, I pitched the idea thinking, okay, probably going to have to do something different, but let's see what goes. They let me do Neo Metal. Let's see what happens here. And sure enough, it was pretty much approved, and we got Dr. Eggman's new protege, Dr. Starline, and we got basically a robot zombie virus arc, and it was a little funny in a sadistic sort of way, because fans say we want more dramatic stories, we want characters to have actions with consequences, we don't want things wrapped up in a neat little bow. And there you go, that's the whole Metal Virus saga, and everyone's going, stop, we take it back.
Be careful
What
what
have
you
you
wish
done
for.
to my cinnamon rolls?
Don't hurt my favorite character.
Oh.
But that's what makes it exciting.
Exactly.
So everything kept ramping up and up and up. We got to Sonic number 25, big anniversary issue, and it's like, all right, the plague has kind of taken over the world. How do we make it worse? Hey, don't the
This is in the book, not in real life, by the way. It
Kind
was
of,
about
yeah.
that same
I mean-
time, let's be honest.
It was, actually, yeah.
Predicted the future, Ian.
I also predict everything suddenly becomes a utopia by tomorrow. Yes?
Okay.
Powers work? Anyway, so it's like, yeah, Deadly Six. They can control robots. What would be worse than zombie robots that are being controlled by evil people? That makes it even better. So things have been steadily escalating, and where we are right now, in case you haven't been reading, is the Deadly Six each have one of the Chaos Emeralds and is using its power to control the throngs of metallized individuals to completely devastate the world. And it's up to Sonic and a handful of his friends on Angel Island to figure out how to make it stop. Please make it stop. Happy ending, please, now. And that is all going to come to a formal resolution with Sonic the Hedgehog number 32, which will be out before the end of the year. I don't know what the schedule is anymore. And that will be the end of my unbroken run since Sonic number 1.
Wow.
I'm not going too far. We've got a mini-series coming out next year called Bad Guys. That's going to star Dr. Starline and a few other malcontents. Can't talk about a lot now, but if you thought Tangle and Whisper was fun because you had two friends going off doing heroic things, just imagine a whole bunch of bad guys doing bad things. That's also fun. Series veteran Evan Stanley, who's been doing a lot of art for the series, she's going to be taking over as lead writer, but I'll be coming back next year with a story or two as well. We're working very close together to figure out what we want to do for all of 2021. So it's a very concerted combined effort. Hey, I'm
very
a writer.
concerto
I know
effort.
words. But yeah, it's super exciting what we've got wrapping up Metal Virus. It's super exciting what we've got planned next year, and just it's a good time overall. We need some good times.
I
Amen.
need some good times. So, long story short, the comic is in really good hands. Thank you so much, Ian, for everything you've done so
Thank
far.
you very
And
much.
I am so excited to see what Evan does as well. I love her art. I'm excited to see her doing some lead in the writing. But let's go to the chat. Chat, do you have any questions for Ian about IDW comics?
While they're asking
Tangle
questions,
Whisper?
I forgot. I'm done. Last year we had the annual issue, which was a collection of short stories. And Mike, is it next week or
Next week and next Wednesday.
next Wednesday? We've got annual 2020 with more stories, untold tales of the Metal Virus saga, stuff that happened outside of the main narrative. Previews have shown that I'm writing a Big the Cat story, so you get to find out where Big the Cat has been during the entire IDW run.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
I didn't know about this. What? This is the best
Yeah.
news I've heard all day.
That's so exciting.
It's so good.
It is
It's
big,
so good.
big adventure, and you're gonna you'll laugh,
Big adventure,
you'll
yes!
cry. It's
Oh,
fun.
I can't wait. I've been waiting for this moment.
I
Finally.
think
God.
Ian pitched this at the very beginning of the Metal Virus saga too, and I was like, "Yeah, that'll work. That's a good way to bring that character in."
Yes.
Art by John Gray and I believe Reggie Graham on colors. And John Gray is another staple of the series who is just obscenely talented. You ask him for an inch, he gives you a mile. Case in point, I didn't know who was going to be writing the story. So I had this one scene that was supposed to take place outside of a building, so that it was very simple for the artist to draw. John turned it into an indoor scene and a crowd scene at the same time. So what used to be 2 characters became like, I don't know how many crammed in there, 50? It's John. He knows no limits. So it's a visual treat. And all of the stories in that annual are just spectacular. I was reading through it and it's like, oh, wow. This is good stuff. So you guys are, it's exciting stuff.
Yeah, pick it up. You're in for a treat, guys. It's really, really good.
All right, questions. I saw SegaStar7 ask Ian, what are your favorite issues and moments of Sonic IDW so far?
Oh, I have to pick one of my favorites. Come here, children. Let Papa tell you which one he likes best. Let's see. I think it was number 8. Was that Whisper's debut?
Yep.
That one holds a special place in my heart because number 1, it's Whisper's debut. And number 2, it's where we first hinted at the Metal Virus saga. Go back and reread it, because Silver comes back from the future and says everything has been turned to metal. We seeded that like a half a year before it came out. It was a bit of a gamble, because we didn't know if that storyline was going to get approved. Would have had to have thought really hard and fast if it didn't, but there we go. That's how long in advance we try to think of things. The issue before that, number 7, with Adam Bryce Thomas, that was the Sonic versus Neo Metal Sonic fight, which is just freaking insane. Oh shoot, there's so many good things that, not to pat myself on the back too much. A little arrogant there, sorry, but I don't know, just like Tangle's debut was a lot of fun. Getting to see Burning Blaze just fly around and nuke half of Neo Metal's flying fortress. Every single one of the gut punches that I have inflicted upon you people, like Cheese getting infected, or not gonna lie, the issue where Tangle gets infected and she says she knew going into this and gives Sonic a hug goodbye and then makes her last stand, got me misty-eyed when I was writing it, got me misty-eyed when I read it. I'm getting misty-eyed thinking about it. And I've had a number of people write to me say, "You monster!" So, just, again, it's because I've had a great...
Oh, dear.
It looked like it was getting pretty laggy, and then it just ended.
Oh, it just fired back on again.
I think we're back.
Huh? Are
We're
we
back.
back?
Are
We're
we?
back?
All
We
right.
good?
What is?
Yeah.
Oh, YouTube! What is you doing, YouTube? What is going on
Oh.
today?
Wow.
Oof.
YouTube.
What was
YouTube,
the
we
last
love
thing you guys heard?
Yeah, where did I leave off?
Where did we cut out, guys?
I think we answered a vanilla question.
Yeah, did you get the answer to the vanilla question, Chad?
Maybe re-answer it just in case they lagged out on it.
Okay. Vanilla will be showing up before the end of my run, and I don't want to spoil anything that Evan Stanley has planned.
Okay. I saw a question, where can I buy the Sonic comics?
You can buy them off of IDW's website, that's idwpublishing.com, and there are a myriad of digital options, Comixology. There's a number of stores that will ship them to you. Mile High Comics is one of the major distributors, but there's lots of others. And look for your local comic shop. They may be open so that you can come in, wear your mask, keep your distance, or they may do curbside pickup, in which case you can ask them to put books aside for you, drive on up, grab them, and take them home, read them safe and sound at home.
Saw a question earlier, Ian, and this is definitely a lead-in question for you, so you can do your thing.
Oh.
Yeah, so, someone wants to know when they're going to see Dr. Starline next.
You'll get a little bit of tease before Metal Virus is over, but he's going to be the star of Bad Guys, which is a miniseries coming out next summer.
Oh, I'm so excited for that.
It's gonna be
Oh,
so
Dr.
good.
Starline's so much fun.
I see someone screaming about Super Silver, and I have to guess it's because of the Funkos that came out.
Yes, of course.
I'm really excited for those.
Yeah.
Wish We're showing those off next time, right?
Yeah, I'll show those off in 2 weeks. So the next stream, I'll have a lot more on those Funko Pops for you guys. So if you can be patient, I'll have a lot more fun things to show and share, and get you all riled up because they're pretty rad.
Ooh, someone was asking if Dr. Starline was going to come to any of the games. We are getting a Tangle and Whisper, which is so exciting.
Yeah, I had no idea that was coming, and then it gets announced, and I'm like, eek! So, I don't know. I have no idea. I can't even guess the Tangle and Whisper would be in there. It's still kind of a dream, and I keep pulling up my phone, going, "Okay, has the event started yet? No. How about now? How about now? How about now?" So I don't know. I hope so. That'd be super cool. But if it was just Tangle and Whisper, I'd be super happy with that. Okay, too. And I'm slurring my words because I'm that excited.
Yep. In case you don't know, the Tangle and Whisper on the mobile, the Sonic Forces mobile app, as far as an event, so you can unlock those characters as playable characters. Kind of a big deal, you guys. It's you guys all did this by kind of rallying around these characters and making them popular enough where they think that the masses would also like to play as these characters. So nice job to all of you. Big round of applause.
It's so cool seeing just
Miniseries, mobile game. You just move
yeah.
on.
I want to
Not
know
up in the world.
what their weapon or what their loadouts are going to be. I want to know what they did, how Hard Light did it. I want to know. So excited.
It's so cool seeing like 3D renderings of them. I've
Yeah.
seen them in the comics for so long.
That's gonna be such an awesome event.
My little girl's growing up and getting into video games.
Random question: what's the max length Tangle can stretch her tail?
Ooh.
Far.
Oh no, we know that
Alternatively,
answer.
until Jules said, "Stop! You're gonna hurt yourself."
Oh, that's funny. That's the canonical answer now.
Yes, absolutely.
Her tail can stretch far.
Or as Ian would say, until she pulls her butt off. I think that was the line in the comic book.
Oh, Liam O'Donnell asked, what's your thoughts on Silver? We were just kind of talking about Silver a bit.
I really dig Silver. He's fun. His naivete is a nice breath of fresh air in a group that's full of so many confident and assured characters. His power set is so OP, it can be a little difficult to ride around. He kind of conveniently forgets he can teleport half the time. But that's just part of the challenge, is to figure out how to ride around it in ways that don't feel cheap and that are true to the character.
Silver and Whisper, by the way, have an awesome team up in the issue that we showed off today, issue 28.
Mm-hmm.
They do something really, really cool. They work well together.
We do. I saw a question similar to your favorite issue, but someone was asking who your favorite characters are. And I'm going to extend that and ask who your favorite characters to write are.
Dr. Eggman is right there at the top. In part because I can just envision Mike Pollock reading everything that I write, and that's a treat. And Dr. Eggman is cathartic because in everyday life, you need to be polite, you need to be supportive, you need to be a good person, especially in these times, to help everybody through everything. But sometimes you don't want to be nice, and that's what Dr. Eggman is for. And oh, he gets to say such wonderfully horrible things. Guilty pleasure is Rough and Tumble, because they're really stupid. They're the fun kind of dumb. And trying to work around how to get their intro slogan to work each time. Why I chose Tumble, which is a particularly hard word to find different rhymes for, I don't know. But hey, it lends itself to mental stretching. Get yourself limber up in the gray matter. Back in the olden days, in the long, long ago, I loved writing Bean the Dynamite.
Oh,
And,
Bean!
I'm super excited that he came back in Sonic Mania. also terrified because now that he's back, is he going to be the same as I envisioned him, or are they going to take him in a new direction? I don't know. It's out of my hands because I wish I had control over everything, but no, I don't. I'll be good. I'll be content. I mean, everybody's fun to write some way or another, really, when you get down to it. Oh, and Omega. Omega's just hilarious.
Omega's great.
Oh,
Some of the best one-liners in the game.
I agree.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
So many favorite questions. What's your favorite Sonic game?
We talking classic era or modern era?
How about both?
Overall.
Overall, no, can't do that. I can't pick that many. I can't narrow it down. Don't do this to me. Classic, it's a toss-up between... No. We've already done this. Yes. Sonic Mania Plus. Sonic 3 and Knuckles had the top spot for the longest time, but then Sonic Mania Plus brought in Mighty and Ray, and that's it. That sealed the deal.
Oh, yeah.
It's just so good. Modern, it's a toss-up between Sonic Generations and Sonic Colors. Hello, Super Sonic. I adore that style of modern Sonic gameplay. I think that is just it. That is Sonic to a T. That's what it should be. And just to be super nitty-gritty, I guess racing games, either Sonic R, all its warts and weird handling aside, and I know I'm the outlier on this, but I really liked Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. I don't know. Some people say they had a real hard time with the zero gravity mechanic. I thought it was seamless and wonderful. What do I know?
I had a Zero Gravity song on this playlist earlier.
Well, there you go.
Aaron just has Chonky Supersonic right up there.
It just keeps like disappearing, coming back with different characters.
This is just me right now. This is me in quarantine.
I think that's all of us in quarantine.
Yep. If I feel super, I'll have some more snacks.
All right, let's take maybe one more question and then let's move on.
Let's get a good one.
I'll have you pick them. They're go too fast on my screen.
I know. There's so many though.
I'm here for like another 5 minutes. Yes, just a little bit longer. Yeah. Then I gotta run.
Oh, poor Aaron. Oh, here's a good one. What elements or references are you most inspired by to write your stories?
Ah, very good. First and foremost, I try to draw from the game material. That's where most people know Sonic from. That's what they're going to be the most familiar with. So that's why I try to pull upon and look at what the games have done, and do they leave any unanswered questions? Do they leave any dangling plot ideas to follow up on? What can we do to follow up on some of those ideas and have fun with them? Like in Sonic Forces, Metal Sonic was missing. All we got was Phantom Metal. So it's like, all right, where was the real one all this time? Answer was getting upgraded into Neo Metal again. And that was super cool. And we went crazy with it. Beyond that, I try to draw from all of the media that I know that I enjoy. Read books, watch movies, watch television. Not that there's a lot of great stuff anymore, but whatever. Read other comics, play other games, and see what is it that resonates with you in a way that you like. What worked tonally, what worked in terms of story presentation, and what you enjoyed. Why did you enjoy it? Or what didn't work for you? What didn't you like, and why? Don't just leave it at, I don't like it, and ignore it. Look at what you didn't enjoy about something and say, okay, why is it that didn't work for me? And how would I improve it myself? And just kind of apply it to there. And then I look back at my university degree and say, okay, I had to focus on Shakespeare, got to make this work somehow. Is this the Chaos Emerald I see before me? No, that's not going to work. But it's just be open to all sorts of input, process it, try not to just regurgitate it, and apply it.
Awesome.
Good answer.
Thank you. All right, let's move on. We do like having a slightly educational portion of our streams, thanks to Jasmine. So anyone watching, you can tell your parents that you are learning while watching Sonic.
So for our special guest, I came up with 2 words to share with everyone. And is it up, Justin?
Yep, it's up.
All right. So as you see, it's lemur is lemur, and loba is wolf or lobo. That's the masculine, feminine thing. So whisper would be loba. So lemur, loba.
Lemur Loba.
Lemur loba.
Oh, they're so cute.
It's pretty good, Jasmine. It's pretty good.
I love your little renditions.
Lemur brujeria.
Which lemur witchcraft?
Oh, sorry, I'm getting the previous episodes mixed up.
Lemur witchcraft sounds like it should be its own little subplot, though.
I would not trust Tangle with any form of magic. That's asking for trouble.
Or it's asking for fun. You never know.
Yes, a fun kind of trouble, but trouble all the same.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Justin, do you want to play a game today? You've got the games over there.
I do have the games.
What are we playing today?
I really want to play Sonic Heroes.
Okay.
We have the PC version.
Yep.
And it's all hooked up. I can play it windowed. I'm pretty sure I've got the sound down on the volume mixer. It's actually been up this entire time in the background. With the volume down, so.
Well, I've got to jump here in just a second. So maybe if there were any questions, I can maybe take like 2 questions, and then I gotta run.
Yeah.
Questions for Aaron, let's go.
Yeah, feel free if there's any questions that you guys want to ask real quick. I saw some of you were asking questions earlier. One guy was asking, would I be involved at all if there was another movie? Like he's like, would you write for a Sonic movie? I have seen your questions. I have seen your tweets. I am honored and humbled. But I trust the very talented people that do that for a living. And we've got like an amazing, team that made that first movie. So I trust those guys. They did an amazing job.
For Up to Aaron, it would be the cat movie featuring Sonic.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, there's always a place for big.
Sonic's big screen adventure.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it writes itself.
It kind of does. So someone's asking, what's the new role like? How's the new role? I'm still transitioning into that. And okay, so we haven't really talked about what the role is, and it's because I need to wait for a couple more things to be totally locked before I'm ready to talk about it publicly. But as part of kind of the preparation for that, I'm here in the office today, not only waiting on a package, as you guys heard earlier from Delivery Man, but also I'm packing up my desk. And so one of the things that I came across, believe it or not, check this out. I think I posted a picture of this. This is the the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog Christmas special. And this is the entire storyboard for the whole animated film that they came out with, which is super cool.
Yeah, it's a Christmas blast. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So you went in to loot the office before we all came back.
Right? It's like no one's here. Now it's my chance.
Maybe I can show you guys just a quick. All right.
There's so many hidden gems in that office.
Oh my gosh!
You can
Wait,
kind of
hold
see
on.
what.
Let me pin you so I can make it bigger.
You want to see this? Yeah. All right, can you see it?
That. Oh, that's
there
awesome.
You go. Yeah, so there's some pretty cool stuff in here, and it's full storyboards for the entire Christmas special thing that we've got. So pretty cool. On top of that, some other cool things that I came across. More stuff as I loot the office. These are actually things that were going to be thrown away when Sega San Francisco moved down to Sega LA. And me being the hoarder that I am, I was like, no, don't throw them away. They're valuable. And they're like, all right, well, what are you going to do with them? And I was like, I'll keep them in a box. And then, so I've had them in a box here in the office for like 5 or 6 years. ever since we moved down. And now that I'm starting to pack everything up, like, what's in these old boxes? And I'm like, oh my gosh, these are the things that we tried to save. Also
Stuff you previously looted.
I didn't want it to get thrown away. This is valuable stuff. Also got this, which is essentially a document that details the 2 Saturday morning shows, both the slapstick one and the one with the freedom fighters. Detailed in here. It's pretty cool. It's got, this is like when they were first starting to write it, I guess. It has like the storyboard schedules. It has the names of all the episodes, the synopsis for all the episodes. Pretty cool. And what else did I find? Oh yeah, I found this too. Some stuff from the old, you guys will recognize this. Ta-da! Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
And it's like the model pack from February 1993.
Oh.
It's
Wow.
almost 30 years old.
Don't say that.
That'll make some of you feel old, and some of you feel like,
No, don't like
yeah, but
that.
check it out. I mean, there's like, it's all sorts of character poses and sketches.
Oh, cute.
So cute.
Different, like, ways to draw certain characters. Tons of like tip. Okay, one of my favorite ones, by the way. This is gonna become a meme someday.
That's
I
so
love
good.
it. I love this one. I love this one so much.
Can you please
So-
scan that page before you leave?
I was just gonna save it, but yeah, that's a good one. So that's the kind of stuff that we've been trying to save and archive, and maybe someday we'll get to show it off. I'd really love if we could put that in art books someday, or find ways to put all this up digitally. So anyway, that's what's been going on. I guess I got time for probably like one question, and then I gotta run. So let's see here.
Comments on the
I see more
Aaron
questions
dude.
for Ian. What's that?
Comments on the Aaron dude.
Oh no, that's just me. That's just me not shaving for like 2 days. Yeah. Let's see. No, don't make me a Sonic character. There's no need for that. No need for that. I already have multiple OCs apparently that people have made for me. One was I believe a squirrel someone made that was kind of amazing. There's a lot of like cool like Aaron fan OCs that people have sent me that are all so well done. Okay, let's see. Oh, you can't ask who the best voice actor is. No way can you ask that. They're also talented. We're lucky to have so many good voice actors for all the Sonic stuff. I do have a voodoo doll made by Jasmine. That's correct. Yeah, I try to forget that every day, and then you guys remind me in chat every time that I get on the stream, and the nightmares begin anew.
It is not a voodoo
They're
doll.
jealous that you're with all the other plushes and all the other dolls.
Okay, cool. Oh man, sorry. YouTube chat's going really quickly, so I'm trying to
So fast. I'm like, I can't.
catch as many of these. We got like over
I can't catch-
1,300 people in chat
Oh,
right now. Yeah,
I
it's
can't
a
catch
lot of you.
anything. I saw the word ankylosaur pop up one time.
I guess, okay, the question I guess I'll tackle here as we wrap up is all these people going like, yo, we've been in quarantine for a long time. We're kind of bored. We want something to distract us. Like, what are you going to give us news on what's next for Sonic, right? Everyone's kind of going like, when's the next game? When's the next big update? When's the next big thing, right? And if you've watched our previous streams, you've already heard this answer, but just to kind of get it out there again, this is a different Sega than the one that existed in the mid 2000s and even the early 2010s. And that Sega was very focused on kind of like getting a lot of Sonic product out there, right? You'd see a game or even 2 games every year, right? And one of the things that we all learned, right, and you guys know this as the audience, is that when you are trying to get content out so quickly, a lot of times you're not able to get it to the quality bar that you want to get it to, right? And so we've slowed that down more recently, ever since kind of Sonic Pillar started in 2015. You'll notice things have slowed down a little bit. And then, hey, here comes Sonic Mania, right? And so as you see that trend continuing, that's going to continue as we go into this year and into the future. So yes, you might have to wait a little bit longer between like big announcements. And yes, we know that no one likes to wait, but at the same time, we feel that it's worth it in the end when we can deliver something to you that is higher quality and that has more time being able to put into it. So again, we know nobody likes to wait, but thank you for being patient, because we believe it's always worth it in the end. So please keep being patient. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, exactly. Quality over quantity is sort of the mantra here. And that's something that even the head of the company has said in the last couple of years, and that's something that we believe in very strongly. So again, very different Sega and different approach to Sonic stuff in general, but we're very confident in it, especially going forward. So okay, that's all I got to say there.
So tomorrow.
Oh yeah, so so obviously we'll announce it in a couple hours, and then we'll launch tomorrow, and it's going to come out on the Sega Pico. The best. My dentist had a Sega Pico, by the way. That was like my top experience with Sega Pico was that, yeah.
How well did it clean your teeth?
I mean, wonderful. They were wonderful. The Pico, you got that little stylus there too. Great.
Gets on.
All right, cool. Okay, well, I think that's everything that I have got. So I'm going to go ahead and probably jump for now. So thanks very much, everybody. Yep. Okay, thank you, chat. Yes. Good hanging out with you. Okay.
Nice seeing you, Aaron. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Good to see you, too.
Glad to have you
And Katie, please don't give them my personal information. Why would you tell them? I saw it in chat. You had to have told them. I saw it in chat earlier, so I know.
Wow.
I know.
I did not give out your address or anything. What?
What? Personal
Oh,
information.
I came back earlier and saw a something related to a date of birth, and was like, aha, I see what's going on here. Okay, cool. All right,
diehards, man.
They just happen to know.
They've seen your wiki page.
I'm gonna play this back after it's recorded, and I'm gonna see if you did or did not try to tell the chat when my birthday was, Katie, because I have a strong feeling that I know what it is. But thank you very much for the early birthday wishes. Yeah, much appreciated, guys. Okay, I will see you guys. I don't actually know when. Hopefully on a stream in the future, and if not, I'll say hi on Twitter. So, okay, bye everybody.
Toodles.
Passing it over to Katie. Justin, play Sonic Hero as well, and go with.
I was gonna do Team Dark, going hard.
Yeah, do Team Dark. Go for it.
Even though
all
I
right,
haven't
good luck.
done that since like 2004. Well, that's okay.
You'll do it. The muscle
Fine.
memory's still there.
I believe.
All right, see you guys. Peace.
See ya.
Oh, okay.
Told him.
I guess that's time. For
It's
me.
on his wiki page.
Yeah, we all know how accurate those are.
It was accurate.
There you go.
Mine has had some interesting revisions.
Oh
that
no.
all got
Are you?
rescinded. Oh no. No.
Oh no.
Oh,
All right.
dear.
I
don't think I
do
have
that sort of thing with people. Sorry.
Oh boy.
All right. Before I start, though, I want to make sure that the game's music isn't too loud. So I'll wait for chat to catch up. Let me know because I can adjust that. And also,
says that.
this game is like square, right? So I moved over to the side so our little bubble wouldn't cover up most of it. Looks a little weird, but
I saw someone say I ship Katie and Tails doll. I don't know if that's the word I would use, but like it's my little
Use
buddy.
that word.
I love Tails. I love the Tails doll. Just
cool.
Not like that.
yeah, not like that.
Should I? Do I want to start a new one? I don't want to waste time with like cutscenes because I know I can't skip them. But I think
I will leave it up to you.
I
I
think
trust you.
these already have dark. Wait. Maybe not this one.
I'd be surprised if one of them doesn't have Dark Blade.
Sure. This one did have dark blade. We'll continue where they left off.
I'm counting on you guys.
Affirmative.
I've never played with an Xbox controller before. I mean, like, I obviously have, but not this
that
game.
Eggman is behind all of this.
Oh, am I starting with the boss
Whatever
fight?
it takes, he's mine. Any objections?
Negative.
Is this the
Do you have like the old CD version of this game?
Me?
Yeah.
I got the GameCube version.
Oh, okay. It's like, what?
Everyone's wondering. People don't know there is a PC version.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of rare. We do have it.
I know, that's what it's like, do you really have that? Whoa.
Well, the office does, because this is loaded up on it.
Someone is saying turn the music down, they can't hear you.
Let's get moving.
Sorry.
Oh man. I still need to get around to playing Sonic Heroes again. I'm on this journey of playing through all of the Sonic games.
Where are you at now?
Let's not talk about it.
Okay. It's a long journey then.
It's a long journey. We had discussed this a little bit at a fan convention that I attended a couple weeks ago. And we got very detailed about all the Sonic games. Like, people were asking, oh, have you played, like, the popcorn making game? I'm like, the popcorn machine from Japan with, like, Eggman running? I wish I could.
They just want to ask you the most obscure things they possibly can. They'd stump you.
And someone asked what 100%ing that game would be, and I'm convinced that it would be eating all of the popcorn in the entire machine. Otherwise, you're just not done.
Until you turn into a popcorn machine yourself.
Exactly.
Achievement unlocked.
All right, let's maybe take some other questions in the chat while Justin is playing through some Sonic
Can I
Heroes.
fix the audio, by the way?
Also, yeah, can you hear Justin? Or any of us? Game audio good? Oh, Waku Waku Sonic Patrol car. I heard that one of the arcades that had a machine no longer has it in Japan, and I'm so disappointed because that was on my list of things to do. Maybe someday.
Yes.
Oh,
See
they're
you
saying
guys.
audio's fine.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
It takes like a good minute and a half, but it gets there.
I am going on an adventure. Saying that you're playing through all the Sonic games is a very large endeavor. You don't realize just quite how many there are. You can do it.
No, it wasn't anything bad. I was just. I love this game. It looks so good on PC. Oh my gosh.
There's
It
just
really
something
does.
inherently entertaining about watching Shadow go flying through a rainbow-colored ring. It's just, wee.
So edgy.
Just watch this.
This is what you wanted, isn't it, Maria? To jump through rainbows?
Just trying to feel again.
Oh.
Ooh, someone asked, what is everyone's favorite wisp?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Such a hard one.
Come on.
I'd probably either say Jade Ghost, which was introduced in Team Sonic Racing,
Come on.
or the Yellow Drill.
Naturally.
I'm gonna go with the nameless white ones that just give you energy because boy howdy could I use some of those.
I'm crashing too.
I agree.
I like Blue Cube.
Oh, I love Blue Cube.
I also like the Jade Ghost and also the Spiked Wisp as well.
Oh, the spike one. Oh yeah, Yacker. Yacker is also
Yeah.
a totally valid choice. How about you, Justin? Do you have a favorite wisp?
I like the drill. For me, that's the most fun to play.
Mhm.
Especially in colors. Going under the level. It's a super interesting concept.
It's fun in colors, and it's also fun in Team Sonic Racing. You normally get it when you're kind of at the back half of the pack, and it just shoots you forward. Oh, it's so
It's one
satisfying.
of the best items for sure.
It's so rude, but I love it. Because it just takes everyone out as you go.
Can I revise my answer if the announcer counts? It's so energetic. Drill! Cube!
I like the announcer from our live action trailer for the game.
Come on.
Oh yes.
He's so good. And he came and played the game with us when it first came out.
With
As
the grandma.
well. Yeah, with the grandma. So fun. Let's see.
Yeah, it looks like the questions are finally slowing down to a level where we
I'm-
actually read them.
Right? That or YouTube is just lagging, and suddenly we're gonna get like 100 at once.
Oh,
That's
there it
happened
goes.
several times to me. Oh no!
Did it really? Oh no.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
I think
no.
I think that's on my end. Sometimes YouTube is just like, no more chat. Oh, just kidding. Here's 300.
Yeah, me too. I'm pretty sure I froze in the middle of this chat somewhere.
yeah, I'm so focused.
No, you do you.
Any chance Heroes could get added to Steam? No news on that right now, but we know everyone wants to see more games on Steam, so we've let the teams know, but no news on that for now. Oh, do you have any least favorite characters, or do you like them all?
Ooh, tough question.
I think there's story potential in everybody.
There it is.
Yeah.
The Sonic universe has a lot of really good characters.
Mm-hmm.
They all have their moments, that's for sure.
So
And
we
shoot,
just
I want to
scream
work with the
Sap.
ones that have been cut and never actually came out officially. Give me all the characters.
I'm trying to think.
Aw, everyone's hating on poor Zavik. He is a valid character. Fine. Katie, what Sonic game are you playing? Yes. I'm gonna do the Sonic Advance ones next, probably.
Ooh, yay.
I did play a bit of one of them a couple months ago.
Are you not
Okay.
playing them in chronological order, or just jumping around?
I was mostly going from like release date, but it's also based on what I have access to. So, a little bit of jumping around.
I'd like to see another game like Sonic Advance 3, where you can pair up the characters and get different perks and buffs and whatnot.
I agree. Oh, Sonic Advance 3 is such a good game. What is your favorite team in Sonic Heroes?
Balls. Sorry. I was on such a groove.
Well, there you go then, guys.
I'm gonna change my go-to word, I think. But
Blue spheres! He meant to say
the
blue
chat-
spheres!
The chat's going wild.
Oh, that like blurred me out.
I'm sorry. Don't pay attention to me.
Someone wants to know, isn't it fun playing on hard mode?
I was doing super well, so I don't want to hear it.
Decided to join.
Panda.
He likes to jump up on my desk, especially when I'm doing things. So here's my big
Oh.
cat.
Panda.
Mm-hmm.
Such a floofer.
He's such a big boy.
Ah.
So anyway, everyone's favorite team in Sonic Heroes.
Oh, yeah. Team Chaotix. They're detectives.
Oh, I
You
almost
want
did
on
it
your
again.
side.
I almost did it again. Oof. I didn't. Okay, we're all good. Everything's good.
I prefer Team Dark. Always have.
Always
Just-
have. I played
yeah.
Team Dark first on every game. Adventure 2, Heroes, I played Shadow first in 06. Just speaks to me.
I don't know. I did love playing as Big Cat.
Oh, that was so close, of course.
But also, Team Sonic has Tails. Ugh.
Now, if we're talking about hunting down Chaos Emeralds, then absolutely Team Rose.
Oh yeah, for heroes, for sure.
Mhm.
Ian,
Yeah.
You
I
just gotta
got a
switch to big,
partial.
and then you just boost, and it's great.
I got a partial part of a question, but I think I got the gist of it going by too fast. Someone was wondering how long it takes from an initial idea till, I guess, the final. I'm not going to say the final book because there's a lot of people involved, but I'll say until you have a final draft done and approved. I know that's a lot on our side too, but what's the general time frame for that?
It's not really set in stone, but I'd say that overall it probably takes about a month. That's the initial springboard, just the core idea. That's the breakdowns, which are page by page synopsises of what the script will be. We keep it to about a sentence per page because that makes it very easy to revise rather than a whole paragraph. Rough draft that has to be approved by IDW. Any revisions to that draft, final IDW draft then goes to you lovely folks for approvals, and then that is revised, and then goes off to the art team. So like the actual writing of the script I can usually knock out in a day, but the entire process for concept to final script averages out to about a month, I'd say.
Saw someone ask, how far ahead have you planned for the comics?
Right now, Evan and I have all of 2021 planned out, with the caveat that we're waiting on approvals. So we know what we want to do for the year 2021. We just don't know if we're going to do it yet. So we'll see.
All right. I saw somebody asking, when is the next Twitter takeover? And that is very TBD right now. We know everyone loves them. We want to do more of them, but they are very large productions. And unfortunately, that kind of production can really only be done in person. We need to have the voice actors on site. We need the writers on site, the production. It could potentially be done remotely, but it would be 1,000 times harder not being able to have that communication right there. And with the state of the world right now, that's not exactly possible. But we will let you know when something is planned in the future. Maybe something for Sonic's 30th next year. Who knows?
Try going up there.
A Japanese Twitter takeover would be good too. Oh, that would be really interesting. Definitely relay that to the team.
Yeah, and somebody wanted to know how the pandemic was affecting our work, I guess, or what we do every day. And I guess the core of that question is, what have we had to change in order to keep doing what we do?
Yeah, and we're lucky that most things are pretty unaffected. A lot of our jobs we can still do remotely. We can still talk with our teams. Obviously, we can still do social media and do live streams. But things like licensing, I know Mike has had a lot of struggles.
Yeah, it's hard because we have to we like to feel and touch things and make sure that the quality is good. And there's a lot of things that you don't necessarily see with photographs. So we've had to make a lot of exceptions just to keep the world moving for us. So we've done a lot of photograph approvals. So what we hope, we work with some really, really great people, and I'm sure that they would call out certain things that they didn't look right, but we're doing our best. So we just can't get as you would imagine, 30 boxes a day delivered to our tiny little apartments. That doesn't really make sense. So we're doing as much as we possibly can digitally, and then whenever it calls for it, we'll have something shipped to us personally. But yeah, I mean, it's a little more challenging, but we're making it work.
And obviously events like South by Southwest, E3, PAX, all these different places that we normally have something at have all been moved to virtual ways of doing it this year. So that often comes at us needing to kind of pivot around that and figure out a new plan, which sometimes means pulling out of that completely and going a different direction. So it's kind of just a weird period of just figuring things out as we're going. It's been 3.5 months now, maybe. It feels like it's been a couple days, but it also feels like it's been a whole year.
Yeah.
My theory is that everything is going to be back to normal exactly 1 year and 1 day after it all started, so that no one's going to believe that this year even happened.
It's just a hard reboot.
Yep. It'll be like the next day, and everyone's just going to think that they had the weirdest dream.
None of us get
We're
birthdays.
going to wake up on December 32nd and go, no, the year doesn't end!
Oh no. So Ian, favorite dark moment to write for so far in the Metal Virus story?
Shoot. There were a whole bunch of them, weren't they? I don't know, because there's some nail biters here and there. There's some stuff I don't want to spoil. But, either when Tangle says her goodbyes to Sonic, or when, and if you haven't caught up yet, spoiler alert, when Creamlight realizes she's infected and tells Gimmerl to go on without her, and instead he throws the Chaos Emerald through the portal and carries her away to somewhere safe so she won't be alone.
Oh,
I'm like, I got away with that! That got approved! Holy mackerel!
first I thought you were going to say when he throws her. It's like, what? He throws the emeralds, okay. Oh,
Yeah, that
that's
was-
such a good part.
That was so solid.
Oh, shoot. Well, it wasn't part of the Metal Virus saga directly, but in the Tangle and Whisper mini, when Tangle is going through the video records of what happened to the Diamond Cutters and witnesses, in first person what happens to the Diamond Cutters. That was a little bleak.
That was pretty much the darkest thing I've seen you pull off so far. I was also like, wow, that got approved.
Right?
Well, I mean, it happens off screen and it's all implied.
Oh. David Marriott, not sure who that is though. He's asking Mimic, what's he up to?
Nice segue.
David, how about we talk? Because I got ideas. David Marriott, if you guys don't know, is the head editor for the IDW Sonic book. He let me do all the bad things first.
He works very, very hard and is a lovely chap. As they say in the old country.
I saw someone ask if the Tails doll is going to become real merch.
Ooh.
I'm sure Jasmine would love that. I know I would love that.
Tails doll would be
I
cool.
bet Aaron would love that. Everyone could buy Aaron a Tails doll for his birthday and send it to him. Oh, could you imagine?
I can imagine you giving out his new address to everybody and seeing how that
No. I would say like The Office or something. Just like 1,000 Tails dolls to send upon The Office one day.
All in his cubicle, all facing towards him at once.
Oh, we have to do that.
Or just the heads. We just stack them up like a brick wall.
Oh, Sam, thank you for posting a link to the Sega shop.
Thank you, Sam. Also, always the hero.
Great. All right, let's take maybe a couple more questions, and then we went a little bit later because we had some technical issues starting. But we do need to get off soon. Get back to work. Oh no, this is a hard question. Which Chow is your favorite, everyone? Neutral, Hero, Dark, or Omo Chow?
Not Omo Chow. Dark Chow.
Yeah, wait, can we actually go back to that least favorite character question? I'm just kidding.
Aw, poor Omo Chow.
I like Omo Chow. I do tend to throw him every time I see him, but I still like him.
Omo Chow is very useful.
I have a dark Chow, so.
Yes. Love him.
I would probably say Hero Chow. That's what my old Chow John was.
Yes, John.
Yeah, that
So
Jasmine and Tyson made me wonderful art of for Christmas. I kind of showed them a horrible sketch of what John used to look like, and Tyson turned it into like a normal, adorable looking Chow. It had like the big smile, so my sketch did not do it justice.
I'm kind of partial to Dark Swim because we had a Chow in the old book named Crusher, who was a Dark Swim type.
I made a boo-boo.
Another one, huh? Oh no.
It was a stupid
Yeah.
mistake, though.
Womp womp.
It's okay.
Oh, Mike, what's your favorite kind of Chow?
Dark Chow. I just think he looks cooler.
That's fair.
Cause like, yeah, he looks like he's kind of mean, but he's also smiling about it. So he has, it's kind of just like, kind of like that dark evilness. I love that. It's so funny.
What about you, Justin? Do you have a favorite type of Chow?
No.
No, good story.
I screwed up. I screwed up. I screwed up again.
I was gonna say, everyone else here is Team Dark Chow.
I mean, probably.
I also
Dark
loved its
Chow.
laugh
They are.
and like the.
Chow in space,
Short-
a little
I do have the
Yeah.
Dark Chow. What's its name? The Sonic Adventure 2. I think I called it Tiger.
Like this one's for me.
Just because it was mostly Tiger.
adorable. Yeah, Jasmine showed me like some updates for the short weeks before it came out. So for weeks, just like back and forth in the office, we would just be doing the little hee every time anyone did something.
Do you guys remember that if you bred a shiny Chow with a jewel Chow, you got kind of a transparent, glittery, almost ghostly looking one?
Yeah.
I had one of those, named it Maria, and made sure that it was Shadow's favorite.
Ian.
I understood that reference.
Oh my gosh. That like physically hurt my heart.
That's your
I
new.
love that.
That's the
You made
darkest
sure
thing
to,
you
like-
wrote.
Made sure to give it enough bat so that the legs disappeared, so it floated around. Really good, like,
Ooh, also, I've been on kind of like a weird collecting spree of old Sega games, so I don't know if this is gonna show up. I bought an old GameCube copy of Final Fantasy Online Episode 1 and 2 Plus. And with this game, this is how you can get the Tails Chow in Sonic's Adventure, so.
and the Amy Chow, yeah?
And the Amy Chow, I believe so, yeah. But, I always wanted the Tails Chow when I was younger, and I never owned PSO. I had no idea how to get it, but now I can. What game is my favorite? Oh,
There we go.
it's so hard picking favorites. Like,
Just watch this.
I probably have the most ties to Sonic Adventure 2 just because, like, my brother and I played that growing up, and we had all the little Chow, and we just got to play through both the Hero and the Dark story, and it was so cool seeing, like, two different sides of the same story. I don't know. Just a lot of good memories, mostly because I got to play with my brother.
Just got a hard-hitting question. What's everyone's favorite hot dog? Kind of asking a weird group here. A lot of us don't eat hot dogs.
I was gonna say, at least 3 of us don't eat meat.
I made it,
Yeah.
guys. I made it. There we go.
Veggie hot dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, I'm not really a big
Yeah,
fan.
not a big fan of them. Yeah, they taste weird.
Yeah.
If you get a good one, it's nice, but I'd prefer a cheeseburger first and foremost. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
One of those
That's a
hot
good place
dogs
to stop.
Gee, veggie chili dogs. I remember we had to eat those on the stream like last year or something for Chili Dog Day or something. I don't know what it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Just like
fine.
one of those hot dogs that's actually just a carrot and a hot dog bun.
Yeah, by the time like we got to eat it, like it was cold and like the chili just kind of caked onto the top. So you're just all like, okay, that was a thing I did.
Yeah.
It was still good though.
It's still fine. It's
Like,
not, it's better
At
than a
least it
hot
made
pepper,
the
but
chili. Oh, wait, did she put hot peppers in the chili?
Oh
a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah, there was.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as eating like just a straight up, habanero or whatever.
It was
Fun.
habanero pepper in there, just a little bit.
Hmm.
I think they scaled it back.
Someone asked,
Well.
does Sonic eat vegan hot dogs? And I'm going to say yes, because I don't want to picture all the little forest creatures otherwise.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Why do you think
That
he's
is
saving
very
them from
hard.
Eggman? He's hungry.
No,
No!
He needs.
not canon.
Not kidding.
I mean, once
He's
you
a
process
hedgehog,
it, a
though,
pocky
right?
dog tastes the same as a picky dog. I mean, enough chili sauce.
He's a hedgehog though, right? Aren't they like herbivore? I'm just
No,
gonna
they
go
eat
that
grubs.
way. Oh, that's true. I guess they do eat grubs.
So they're made of like bugs. His chili
Maybe.
dogs.
Could
It's
be.
protein. Protein's protein.
I've always wanted to
Alright,
try one of those cricket sliders. Have you ever seen those?
You never know what's in a hot dog, Justin.
That's very true.
All right, on that note, let's move on from that. Let's take maybe one more question and then let's wrap it up for the week. Let's see. YouTube's still going pretty quick.
Oh yeah, I've got music. I should put that back on.
Oh, yeah.
I did it.
Oh, boy. Ooh.
Going fast.
Guys, I'm sweating. That was intense.
Well done, sir.
One dumb mistake. Otherwise, I would have done that in a pretty clean run, I think.
It's all right. After not playing for a while and having an unfamiliar controller, that's pretty good.
It wasn't bad. Wasn't bad.
Plus, you got an E, which is for excellent. So
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I wasn't
For
going
everyone.
for anything higher. I think my first playthrough was all E's, so all that matters is that you finish the game.
Here we go, something impromptu. Ian, how would you rewrite 2020 in real life?
Oh wow.
Let's see. New Year's. The ball just dropped. Everyone's partying. Everyone's celebrating. A lot of concerns about the future, but optimism. And then the aliens descend. And they offer us all the good things. Universal cures, world peace, the next Sonic game. Why they were developing, I don't know. It's my story. I get to write it however I want. And everything's just super chill and great. And we're not all shutting doors. And we're all doing this stream now talking about how cool those aliens are and how cool the new Sonic game is. And how you should totally buy the next IDW issue when it comes out.
I like that version.
Yeah.
Really good 2020.
I mean, it's a little fanficky, but what do you want? It's off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Someone said, this all did happen after people tried to raid Area 51 last year, which, even in Ian's version, could
Yeah.
still be true. All right, well, I think we do have to wrap it up here today now. Thank you all so much for bearing with us with those technical issues at the beginning of stream. Thank you for hanging out. Ian, thank you so much for joining us, being our first
Thank you,
special
Ian.
guest
Yes,
of
our first
season
guest.
4.
Yeah. First Zoom guest or
Yeah,
whatever. you
And
say.
third time on the show.
it's
Yeah.
true,
Patrick.
it's true.
Oh yeah.
One of the very few benefits of us all being in quarantine like this is that we can do cool things like this and bring special guests on.
It's
So,
true.
Hopefully in the
And,
future we will have even more.
And I'll post all the neato things and the good reads on the Twitter. So check that out if you saw anything you liked today.
Yeah, so follow Mike if you haven't already.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see you all in 2 weeks. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you all have a wonderful long weekend. If it's a long weekend for you, just have a wonderful weekend otherwise.
Yay.
Bye.
Be safe. Be well, everybody.
Bye, guys.